So I just heard that Prince William will have other engagements on the same day that Prince Harry will be in London for the Invictus Games service at St. Paul's Church slash Cathedral. What are my thoughts about that? I feel like, thank God. I think it's for the best. I had heard before that King Charles will have some kind of garden party, God bless him. And I heard that, and now I'm hearing that William will have some kind of engagement. I'm not privy to exactly what that engagement is scheduled to be, but from my vantage point, I feel like the further we keep William and the royal family away from the Invictus Games, the better. They shouldn't have anything to do with it, excuse me. Because just the other day, I heard another royal expert say that, the Invictus Games increasingly does not need Prince Harry to promote it, that it's now starting to promote itself. And that rang all kinds of warning bells in my head, right? Because it just sounded to me like they were slowly but surely trying to wrestle the games away from Harry and to remove Harry from it and make it more general, make it something that is UK origin and nothing to do with Harry. In other words, take credit for somebody else's work product. This would not be highly unusual. This is something that's very common in the world. People like to take credit for other people's work product and not, give credit to people when they do that. And with everything going on, I see, the media in particular rewriting history to the point that, 20 years from now, once they gradually remove Harry and Meghan from the Invictus Games, young people coming up who don't know the whole story will be convinced that Harry and Meghan had nothing to do with the Invictus Games, Harry in particular. And then they would try to just make it a state thing and make it a, British royal family started it in general, which would be such an advantage to take up Harry. So to the extent that William keeps his distance from the Invictus Games, I think it's better. And to the extent that the royal family keep their distance from the Invictus Games, I also think it's even better yet, right? Besides, if they're not there, then it makes it more palatable for Meghan to attend with her husband and potentially even her children. They didn't want to invite the children to the coronation. They were too young, they were this, they were that. So maybe the children could show up at the Invictus Games with mom and dad, given that all of these other distractions and these toxic people will be far away doing other things. And hopefully, the media will follow the royal family. The Roto will go after Prince William cooking his celery or whatever he'll be doing this time, and King Charles in his garden party with all his other geriatric friends. God forbid I should offend anybody who's in that stage, but we all get there if we don't die, right? All their geriatric people. And, hopefully the Roto will go there, and any press that's left, even if it's foreign press, will give a more balanced report about the event and not twist it into mud the way that the British press is apt to do. So from my vantage point, I don't have a huge problem with Harry and Meghan, being left alone to deal with the Invictus Games without the distraction of the rest of the royal family. They can all go off and do their thing as far as I'm concerned. Good riddance, frankly. That's just my position, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, I am waiting for my Uber. That's a rare event for me. And I will be, yeah, so see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.